Welcome to Grand Sage, where the lessons of time become guiding lights for the present and the future. Here, we believe that nothing is more valuable than elderly advice, the wisdom from those who have endured, who have lived through life's many ups and downs, who have experienced and reflected and now pass down their insights to the next generation. From life lessons from the elderly to wise advice from elders, each carries the depth of experience and immeasurable value. In every video from Grand Sage, we not only recount stories of the elderly, but also explore the journey of aging gracefully, living healthily and living meaningfully past the ages of 60, 70, 80, and beyond. Because caring for senior health is an essential part of that journey. It's not just about physical health, but also mental, emotional well-being, and the way we live each day. From healthy eating for seniors to warnings about dangerous vegetables for seniors or foods seniors should avoid, we thoroughly and deeply analyze everything to help you avoid unhealthy vegetables for elderly and choose the most suitable lifestyle for yourself. Elderly advice is not only for the elderly, but also a compass for anyone who wants to better understand life, the transformation of age, and the value of experience. Those life lessons from old man, those reflections after passing, all carry powerful messages that help us live more fully today. Sometimes just a few lessons on living fully can change the entire way we look at life. And if you are seeking understanding about loneliness in old age, or simply heartfelt sharing from those who came before, then you've come to the right place. The channel Grand Sage was born with the mission to bring senior health and peace to every corner of elderly life. Here, elderly advice is not forgotten, but revived, shared, and kept alive. You will receive practical senior health tips, guidance on what to eat and what to avoid, in-depth analyses of the worst vegetables for seniors, and especially precious advice from old people delivered in the voice of an expert, a true companion. If you are entering the gateway of life after 70, or have loved ones in that stage, don't miss the chance to walk this journey with us. Hit the subscribe button on Grand Sage so you won't miss any valuable elderly advice or senior health content. Because here, we don't just inspire. We walk with you every step of the way toward living healthily, deeply, and fully in every moment. Grand Sage, where elderly advice and senior health come together, where every story holds value and every piece of advice is worth listening to. Welcome to a meaningful life journey beginning today. In the quiet corners of our lives, where the bustle of modernity fades into a soft hum, the wisdom of the elderly emerges like a gentle breeze, carrying with it the fragrance of memories and life lessons. In the United States, where the pace of life often rushes us forward, it is in the presence of our elders that we find a sanctuary of insight, a repository of experiences that shape not just our understanding of the world, but our very essence. I remember my Uncle Frank, a man whose presence was a constant in the fabric of my childhood. He was not a man of great accolades or achievements. Rather, he was a man of simple joys and profound love. His wisdom was not delivered in grand speeches, but in the quiet moments we shared, sipping lemonade on the porch, watching the sun dip below the horizon, or tending to his garden, where each flower seemed to bloom with the stories he had to tell. Uncle Frank taught me that life is not merely a series of accomplishments, but a collection of moments, each one a treasure waiting to be cherished. As he aged, Uncle Frank's health began to wane, and yet he embraced his limitations with a grace that was both inspiring and humbling. He would often say, "It's not about how fast you can run, it's about how deeply you can appreciate the ground beneath your feet." Those words resonate even now, echoing in my mind as I navigate my own life. He showed me that senior health is not just about avoiding illness or maintaining physical prowess. It is about nurturing the spirit, embracing the journey, and finding joy in the smallest of things. In the years following his passing, I often reflect on the lessons he imparted. It is in these moments of remembrance that I realize how much of his wisdom transcended the confines of his physical presence. His laughter, his stories, and even his silences became a guiding light, illuminating the path of gratitude and connection. Each memory is a cherished treasure, a reminder of the importance of slowing down and savoring life's simple pleasures. The elderly have a unique ability to teach us about appreciation. They remind us to pause, to breathe, and to engage fully with the people we love. In a world that often prioritizes productivity over presence, their insights become a balm for our hurried souls. Uncle Frank would often invite me to help him with his garden, and those afternoons spent digging in the dirt became lessons in patience and nurturing. We would talk about the seasons, how each one had its own beauty and challenges, much like the stages of life. He would say, "Just like these plants, we need care and attention to thrive." This philosophy extended beyond gardening. It was a model for living. Uncle Frank taught me that every interaction with another person is an opportunity to connect, to share, and to grow. In his absence, I find myself reflecting on the importance of expressing love and appreciation while we still can. Too often, we take for granted the time we have with our loved ones, assuming there will always be another chance to say what's in our hearts. It is a lesson learned through loss, a poignant reminder that life is fleeting and that our relationships are our most precious treasures. As I look around at the elders in my community, I see their resilience and zest for life. I think of Mrs. Thompson, who in her late 70s took up painting after her husband passed away. She found solace in colors, expressing emotions that words could not convey. Her art became a testament to her journey, and through her, I learned that creativity knows no age. It is a reminder that embracing life, despite physical limitations, is a choice we can all make. The elderly often engage in new skills or hobbies, proving that the spirit of learning is ageless. They inspire us to step out of our comfort zones, to explore, and to grow, regardless of the years behind us. The freedom that comes with aging is profound. It is a liberation from the pressures of youth, a shedding of expectations that allows for a deeper connection to oneself and to others. In conversations with my elders, I find a sense of inner peace that is often elusive in the chaos of daily life. They possess a perspective that is rooted in experience, and their stories remind us that every wrinkle tells a tale, every gray hair holds a memory. Listening to their narratives is not just an act of respect, it is an opportunity to learn about resilience, love, and the beauty of imperfection. As I encourage others to reflect on their relationships with the elderly, I invite them to share their stories, moments of laughter, lessons learned, or simple gestures of love that have left an indelible mark on their hearts. These narratives are the threads that weave our lives together, connecting generations and fostering a sense of community. They remind us that wisdom is not confined to age, but is a collective treasure that we all hold. In the end, as we embrace the journey of life, let us carry with us the insights offered by those who came before us. Let their lessons be a guiding light, illuminating our paths as we navigate the complexities of existence. May we learn to grow, to learn, and to remain connected to the wisdom of our elders. For in their stories we find not only echoes of the past, but also beacons of hope for the future. So, as you reflect on your own life, I wish for you to embrace the journey with gratitude, to cherish the moments that matter, and to honor the lessons of those who have walked the path before you. In the tapestry of life, may the threads of wisdom and love continue to bind us together, creating a legacy that transcends time and space. Greetings to all the audience watching the Grand Sage channel, where profound stories from the elderly become guiding lights for today's generation. Today, I want to tell you about a man who has turned 79, a simple man living in a small rural village, but his words have touched the hearts of many. In the last days of his life, he did not talk about what he had done, but about what he wished he had done earlier, to love more, to listen more, and to live more meaningfully. That story left me speechless, because that is the very essence of elderly advice, words soaked in experience and wisdom. Have you ever received profound advice from your grandparents or parents? Leave your first comment and share that story with the community. Don't keep those precious lessons to yourself. That man once wrote, "Don't wait until the end of life to learn how to appreciate it." That is not just a saying. It is a philosophy of life that Senior Health truly aims for, not just physical health, but the ability to live each day to the fullest, with mindfulness and peace. What do you think about this approach? Leave comment number 2. Each of your shares not only enriches the video's content, but also becomes a torch to light the way for others. From him, I learned that healthy aging begins with the mindset, not just with diet or exercise. It's when you learn to let go, to forgive, and to live with a light heart. Are you living like that? Leave comment number 3 and share one thing you are doing to help yourself live healthier every day. Another point I admire is how he maintained emotional well-being in the final years of his life. He wrote handwritten letters to each of his grandchildren, called old friends every week, and every morning made himself a cup of tea to start the day in silence. If you have a spiritual habit that helps you feel balanced, leave comment number 4. That might be exactly what someone out there needs. He also did not forget to share simple longevity tips. Go to bed early, drink warm water, walk every day, and know how to say thank you. Those small things accumulated over the years helped him live long and live well. Do you have any secrets to longevity you want to pass down to future generations? Leave comment number 5, because together we are building a living treasure trove of wisdom from the community. On that journey, he lived a very meaningful senior lifestyle. No luxury car, no big house, but every morning he read books, every afternoon he planted flowers, and in the evening he chatted with neighbors. That is the image of someone aging gracefully, walking through the years gently yet profoundly. If you are pursuing such a lifestyle, leave comment number 6 to spread the inspiration of beautiful living. What I admire most is when he shared that life is never too late to learn, to love, and to change. That is truly one of the most precious life lessons from seniors I have ever heard. Have you ever changed something thanks to a piece of advice from an elder? Don't hesitate, leave comment number 7. Who knows, that might be the lesson someone desperately needs right now. At Grand Sage, we believe that every share, every story of yours is part of a greater journey about elderly care. Not just care, but understanding, appreciation, and together building a world where the elderly always have a voice and a worthy place. If you find today's video meaningful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join us in the upcoming stories. And don't hesitate to share this video with your loved ones, because who knows, they might also be in need of a ray of hope like this. Love you. Thank you for listening with all your heart. Wishing you great health, steadfast wisdom, and a life journey full of love, understanding, and gratitude. See you again in the next videos of Grand Sage, where timeless values live on with time.